This sleep story is intended for relaxation, mindfulness, and general well-being. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please do not listen while driving or operating machinery. Find a safe, quiet space where you can fully relax. Welcome. Let the day melt away. Let your body rest and allow your mind to wander gently into a story. High in the mountains, where the air is crisp and cool and the wind whispers through tall pine trees, there lived an old woman named Elira. Her home was a small wooden cottage, nestled near a sunlit clearing. She lived quietly, alone, but not lonely, surrounded by the sounds of the forest, the shifting clouds, and the rustle of wildflowers just outside her window. Each morning, Elira would sip warm tea from a clay mug and step outside, barefoot on the earth. The mountain greeted her like an old friend, and she greeted it back with a soft smile. One early spring morning, as the mist still hung in the trees, Elira noticed a small flicker of color near the edge of the garden. A tiny, shimmering bird hovered in the air, its wings a blur of motion, its feathers catching the morning light in iridescent greens and pinks. A hummingbird. It darted and dipped, circling curiously, as if it too had just discovered something new. Elira stood very still, and in that quiet moment, bird and woman simply watched each other. Two lives meeting for the very first time. The hummingbird zipped away, gone in an instant. But something in Elira's heart felt lighter. The next day, she left out a shallow dish of sugar water, placing it near the sunniest spot in the garden. And sure enough, just as the mist began to lift, the hummingbird returned. It hovered, tasted, then stayed a little longer. And so it went. Each morning, Elira would rise and prepare fresh nectar, and each morning, the hummingbird would come, flitting closer each time, its wings humming a soft rhythm like the mountain's own breath. Over time, the bird grew bold, perching on a branch just an arm's length away. Elira spoke to it softly, not with words to be understood, but with kindness and presence and peace. She began to notice the world a little more clearly, how the wildflowers tilted toward the sun, how the breeze shifted just before the rain, how the pine trees shared their scent in the warmth of the afternoon. The little bird became her companion, not hers to own, but to witness, to care for. One morning, as autumn approached and the leaves turned golden at the edges, Elira noticed the bird wasn't alone. Another hummingbird appeared. Then another and another. She laughed, soft and surprised. Her single dish of nectar was now surrounded by a dance of color and wings. So, she made more. She filled extra dishes, she hung tiny feeders made from old glass jars, and every morning the birds came. People from the village below began to hear about the hummingbirds at the top of the mountain. Some hiked up to see, others simply left flowers near the trail. A few brought seeds or helped Elira carry fresh water, and the garden bloomed brighter than ever before. Elira never asked for anything. She gave what she could: kindness, care, and time, and in return, the mountain came alive. The birds, the flowers, the trees, even the people. You see, kindness is like nectar. It's sweet, simple, it's shared. It nourishes not just the one who receives, but the one who gives. And nature responds to gentle hands, to watchful hearts, and to those who remember that we are never separate from the world around us. As the sun dipped behind the mountain and shadows stretched long across the trees, Elira would sit quietly near the garden. The hummingbird, her first little friend, would return one last time before sleep, resting just above her shoulder, as if to say, "Thank you," and she would whisper back, "You're always welcome here," while she smiled and felt a sense of calm. So as you close your eyes tonight, think of the tiny wings that move so fast, yet rest so still. Think of the hands that offered care without expecting anything in return. And remember, even the smallest kindness can change everything. The mountain is quiet now, the sky is darkening, and the hummingbird sleeps beneath a leaf safe and still. You are safe too. Drifting, held by the night, wrapped in calm, drifting gently